Heavenly for the most part is a mid-position cryptographic money as of now evaluated at $0.134832 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $3,653,069,440 win. Over the by and large beyond couple of years, digital forms of money, including Heavenly, laid out a kind of solid traction in the worldwide monetary world and are presently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary standards, forex, which for the most part is very critical. At this especially specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members brought the cost of Heavenly to the level at $0.134832, where it at present sits, or so they especially thought. As currently referenced, XLM essentially is a mid-position cryptographic money, since it by and by possesses the 24th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the fundamentally metric that for the most not entirely set in stone, by duplicating the genuinely current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in an unobtrusive manner. On account of Heavenly, the market capitalization in a real sense remains at $3,653,069,440 when the significance of this boundary will fundamentally be for the most part made sense of later in a by and large enormous manner. Our cost forecast calculation explicitly is planned in certainly such a manner that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to in a real sense, give our endorsers the most reliable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently evaluate the condition of their portfolio and fundamentally choose whether or not it in a real sense needs to by and large be reconfigured, showing how at this very specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members brought the cost of Heavenly to the level at $0.134832, where it right now sits in an unobtrusive manner. Our calculation likewise gives kind of unique consideration to verifiable information, which truly is somewhat vital for the fundamentally right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the appraisal of its present and future heading. Or so they in every way that really matters thought. Underneath you will find exceptionally key selections of this verifiable information with the goal that you also could sort of have a comprehension of where the Heavenly market certainly is going, or so they explicitly thought. Yesterday, on July 12, XLM for the most part was esteemed at $0.098576. At the turn of the two exchanging meetings in a real sense, recollect that digital currencies by and large are exchanged day in and day out. So every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in an unpretentious manner. The cost change, rate-wise, over the expressed period in every practical sense, added up to 38.82%. 7 days prior, on July 6, Heavenly generally was exchanged at $0.100540 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that for the most part near its especially present position, or so they certainly thought. On June 13, which in every practical sense was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged XLM at $0.083095, the cost level that truly is at the distance of 62.26% from where it right now remains in an unobtrusive manner. The cost of XLM and the readings of CVIX especially are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts, which basically is very critical. Market capitalization certainly is one more significant sort of metric that generally assists dealers with deciding the prevalence of the digital money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, or so they basically thought. It's additionally used to truly survey the offer that Heavenly for the most part holds inside the in every practical sense whole digital currency market, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization most certainly is fairly straightforward. The flowing stockpile of the cash being referred to sort of is duplicated by its certainly current cost, exhibiting how on account of Heavenly, the market capitalization sort of stands at $3,653,069,440 when the significance of this boundary will sort of the somewhat made sense of later in an unpretentious manner. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of XLM generally remains at $3,653,069,440 when enough to name it the 24th, barely the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market in a really significant manner. Yesterday, on July 12, the market capitalization of Heavenly sort of remained at $2,666,815,337, or so the truly thought. 7 days prior, on July 6, the capitalization of XLM essentially was $2,717,545,816, or so the especially thought. A month prior, on June 13, how much really capital streaming around this kind of specific market commonly added up to $2,234,300,172, which especially is genuinely critical. Most cryptographic money financial backers certainly stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a by and large certain digital currency and its capacity to by and large endure disturbances, which especially are the very normal event on this profoundly unpredictable market. It is fundamentally certain that the sort of previously mentioned market capitalization of heavenly permits to truly characterize it as the mid-cap digital money that has a place in the OK gathering, which truly is genuinely critical. Since we sort of have previously referenced the recipe for working out the market capitalization, it would generally be fundamentally fitting to basically commit a piece of this report to the stock of XLM. So most digital currency financial backers basically stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a very certain cryptographic money and its capacity to explicitly endure disturbances, which in every practical sense are the genuinely normal event on this profoundly unstable market, which essentially is very huge. For sort of your data, there explicitly are 3 sorts of supply for practically every digital currency. The sort of greatest stockpile, which for the most part implies the quantity of coins that would by and large be created on and in every practical sense specific blockchain all through its presence. The truly complete inventory, which alludes to the quantity of coins previously delivered starting from the commencement of the task. The flowing inventory, which clearly alludes to the quantity of coins available for use, as such that in every way that really matters, are effectively exchanged on trade stages. The kind of greatest stock of heavenly truly is 50,001,806,812 XLM. The sort of all-out supply of XLM right now by and large stands at 50,001,787,279 coins, in an especially huge manner. The flowing stockpile of the digital money under audit fundamentally is 27,093,511,173 XLM, which basically is genuinely critical. This heavenly cost expectation wouldn't fundamentally be most certainly complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it is the measurement utilized by practically all digital currency dealers to sort of affirm the strength of the pattern and the reasonability of a market move in an exceptionally significant manner. For example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain certainly is happening on the rear of the kind of low exchanging volume, there especially is an especially high likelihood that this move generally is impractical and would especially bring about a bullish snare, exhibiting how this heavenly cost expectation wouldn't sort of be somewhat finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it is the fundamentally metric utilized by practically all digital currency dealers